It would have been all good if it was the fair ones.
We don't have time. There, you piece of shit. We don't have time to piss away. Don't escape that way, good friend. You piece of shit. We don't. You piece of shit. We don't. There you are. You piece of shit. We don't have time. You piece of shit. We don't have time.
What?
You piece of shit. We don't have time to piss away. You piece of shit. We don't.
Am I supposed to lose here?
You piece of shit. We don't have time to piss away. There. You piece of shit. We don't have time to piss away.
Oh my god. Oh, I was supposed to lose. I'm like, yo, why they higher level and I do no damage? Like, what is going on here? Huh? This was cheating. Of course, it's mandatory you have to lose. Man, I thought he wanted to shoot the fair one, but then he got his goons there. When I hit him, it did 1 damage. Like, bro, 1 damage? 1? Why they trying to make the white man look stronger than black man in this game, son? In the beginning, son, that's racist. I don't care.
Make a sound and you're dead.
What took you so long?
Didn't want to be seen, sir. Kept to the shadows.
We are pleased you have joined us, Magi. It is of great importance that we gain access to the vault. The temple priests stubbornly refuse to assist us. You are perhaps reluctant out of loyalty to the Oracle. We have someone to help convince you otherwise.
Sir, God's smile.
Why did he turn around? All the AIs is funny. That's the same thing in Skyrim. They're talking to you. They feel like you're not paying attention. Or listening. They turn around to look at you.
Forward!
I mean, I can't go nowhere else. Got the sand in my toes. Got the sand in my toes.
See that no one comes in.
How you want him to
Go
open the
ahead.
vault?
Try it your way.
I'll leave my son out of this!
Your son has something to explain to you. Would the Ibis show him the orb? We believe we need this to enter the vault.
This is a waste of time!
The boy is frightened. It's all right.
Papa, they need you to tell them about the vault. They need to know how to use this.
As Measure, you must have some clue or key or legend that explains its use. I don't know anything about this vault! Please leave my son out of this!
He will be discovered. Quickly!
Talk to your son. If the vault isn't open when we return, you'll never see him again.
Why was that part necessary? Wait, did you tie or untie? I'm confused. Wasn't he tied already? Wasn't he tied already? What happened?
It's alright, son. No?
Papa,
No.
I can get it to you.
No! Hemu, don't!
They're going to hurt us.
Hemu, Hemu!
You are not stuffy enough. Don't you have a
Foolish waste of time!
Hemu!
Out of time? Tell us!
So, I don't know.
We must go now.
I will cut the heart from the boy.
No, wait.
He will never know the afterlife.
No, I will tell you.
He
I will
is
tell
a
you.
white man. You
No,
know about his
Going
skin.
for time. What's this? Stop! This is The snake takes that as your answer. Yeah!
The snake tape. I mean, you were pushing on his left side, not even on. You was pushing on his right side. How did it end up on his? Oh, with the orb? Dang, he chromed you, bro.
We thought you were dead. You could not even save your own son. You are no one. Bayek of nothing. Father to nobody!
And here is your nobody! May the Hidden One greet you. The Lord of the Duat awaits.
Can't tell if that blood or gold, you know, looking like wealth. Excuse me, got a burp. Oh, this is taking forever to load. I don't know what to say. I'm tired. I got nothing to say. I'm just enjoying great content, new story. Let's get it. Oh, the new buyer? No, that's not old buyer.
Well done, my friend. Our hero returns. You brought joy to Siwa.
I should get to Alexandria. I need to see Aya.
Don't be in too much of a
came
hurry.
in, put in work.
Siwa will always need its Magi.
But you are the protector here now. I'm always pleased to help.
Come see me when you are certain you are ready to go. We will drink beers to our friendship, huh?
Can't leave. I got that one place to clap up, bro. Blood him up. 1250. Level 8. Completed. I could go check in the city if there's any quests, but I have to do this. What quest do I have? Ready to pursue his snake when ready to leave CY. I don't want to leave CY now.
Be careful, Bayek! See what's not like it was!
Thanks, Maru.
Great God, Amun!
How you doing?
Sa'at?
What am I trying to sell here, B? Flamingo tongue? Kind of freak. Rare. I could wear purple, you know? I really mess with purple. Purple and black men. Look at Black Panther, you know? Isn't this the blacksmith? Yeah. So am I not gonna talk to him? I guess I'm not gonna talk to him. Crazy, no? He's glitching. Alright, what about the stable? Stable master.
Ah, a customer.
True friend. After his owner sickened and fell limp from the saddle, the stallion stood by for 2 days until a passing farmer stopped to help. Majesty. Quick and reliable, however, due to lavish treatment by his previous owner, he needs constant grooming and attention.
Godspeed.
I'm not wasting bread on that. Not wasting bread on that. No, not at all. And he's glitched great. So I got new gear, right? Yeah, I don't care for that. Not really anything newish. I'm still using shield that's level 3.
Clear the way.
Halt! Stay there!
You know what I gotta do? Gotta get the best gear right now, bro. Rapid fire. Combo hit, okay.
Ah!
What was that quest just now? It's a level 5. Is it this one? I gotta check in a second. Oh, I'm supposed to scale with my level. Ooh. Headshot, baby. Is that enough? Ooh, wee. Got that to level 2. Why does it still need more? No, bro, upgrade your material. Yeah, that's the leave. See why? Yeah. Let's try to go there and see. Yes, I know. We're gonna take our chances with these high levels, alright? F the Greeks, the Romans, invaders. Whoa, whoa!
Die, die!
Wow, that is literally doing one. Ooh. I'm leaving. I'm like, alright, that's probably not that much difference. Came for some treasure, please. Woo! Ooh!
If I had not brought Hamu here, would things have been different?
Got my loot. Won't be able to mark them now. I got the loot. Got the loot. Got the loot. Got the loot.
Yeah.
Deuces. They got a camel for you. Pink. Gone. Guess we go do that main mission. There's nothing else here. Unless I could get there. Can I climb that rock? What's up, Hyena? I could climb up there probably.
Whoa.
Wow. Can you get off, please? I don't know about climbing that rock. Of course, they got climbing rocks function in this game. You know, climbing rocks, that's what people want to do. Climb a big boulder. Why would I want to go down there? Ooh, ooh. That's why we here climbing this rock here. Oh my gosh, that noise is annoying, bro. I don't have to hold R2 to keep doing this, right? Oh my god, I'm climbing. You look at this, you like, what is he grabbing on to? We got people out here hiking in real life and rock climbing in real life who need a whole bunch of gear and stuff. He over here grabbing pure rock surface, but this is sedimentary rock type surface. Bare hands, no gloves or anything. Gotta move over. That noise is getting annoying. greatness. We made it! Synchronized complete. World map updated. Send you perception increase. A little 100 experience. Not a lot. The first place don't even get you to level 10. I mean, that's crazy. There's nothing for me to do here, right? This is areas blocked off. I don't think there's anything around here. Even if I go explore here. Why does it sound like there's a snake? In a place of, like, you know, that's a tree. There's no items here. Push X. I should just push L to R2. Now I gotta watch this spin around again. Let's go. This hurt me inside looking at. I'm just saying. Oh, that felt disgusting. His bare hands. They should have thought of something, cause that's painful to look at. That is painful to look at. Get me to my objective. Watching someone playing Pokemon Coliseum. I was wanting that game, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna front. As a young kid. Wasn't wealthy enough, oh well.
Whoa.
Alright, let's get it.
Are you ready? It is a long journey.
I can return later, then bet. I completed all I need to, except for killing them dudes. No way, I get to that level. Sooner or later,
I must leave Siwa. There are others to whom I must deliver justice.
Big energy.
Especially the one known as the Snake.
How will you find these men?
Aya has been tracking them in Alexandria. I must find her.
She said she would be visiting her cousin at the Great Library.
Great Library?
And she said if you are coming to tell you one word. Serapis.
Serapis? The god that Greeks and Egyptians share. Of course, I see.
Serapis?
And Bike, do something about that beard.
Goodbye, my friend.
Oh, you know it's quarantine time. It's quarantine.
Oh shit!
time.
Layla, you need a refill on cyclosporin.
What the hell?
Stat. Layla, wakey wakey.
Can't be out here just cursing.
Don't make me come down there.
My lovely
Layla?
fear.
Layla! Come on back. Layla, are you with me? Habibti.
Told you not to call me that.
Thing is, the fastest way to get your attention is to piss you off.
I'm paying attention.
Okay, you need to take a break. The Animus is rejecting you.
I'm fine.
Yes, but your kidneys aren't. Go add more cyclosporin before they shut down.
Yes, Nurse Geary.
That's Medical Officer Geary to you. So? How did it go?
My mods are holding. Subject's memories are perfectly clear. If this doesn't convince Abstergo to give me a place on the Animus Project, nothing will.
Amazing! Who do you have in there?
His name is Bayek of Siwa. The death of his son turned him into a killer.
Think he'd be of interest to Abstergo?
Don't start.
You know, they're not gonna be happy with how he handled this assignment.
They know I don't work by the book.
Well, this time you lit the book on fire and then stomped on it. Anyway, none of this will matter if you're comatose. Now go get that cyclosporin.
Okay. Yeah, we can see that's the main mission area.
Still looking for the cyclosporin? I definitely packed it in the med kit.
Come forth by day, and I will guide you home.
Who are you talking to?
Bayek's mummy.
Real chatterbox, that one.
For by day, and I guide you home. We are. It's not monitoring. Channel got a story that sounds like fiction, but that's actually science posted. There are minds to be blown and brains to be fed. Play nice or I'll get you banned for starters. Another fake so-called Voynich manuscript popped up at auction last week in Athens, Greece. It's the third time in the past 10 years. Funny how this manuscript keeps appearing in history books only to be stolen shortly after, and for what? Flower sketches and formulas. Rumor has it even Abstergo has a major interest in the item, but you didn't hear that from me. Because talking about Greeks and the Odyssey takes place, so that's probably related. Forward-thinking scientists are using historical data from the past to build mathematical models that help them predict the future. They're pretty accurate. Problem is the future ain't pretty. You trust your Rick to tell you what's coming next is tomorrow. To the concert to the best DIY pinball machine ever. So MA, life hacks, rock. I don't think these are important no more. Audio. There's a lot of them.
So long, and thanks for all the fish, Berkeley. March 21st, 2006. The day Layla Hassan drops out of college. That's right, Professor Moore. I'm not finishing that Jane Eyre paper. I got a job, and I'm headed to Philly next week. This whole classroom thing, it's not for me. Mom and Dad are freaking out, but they'll accept it. I'll be working towards something real, making real money, and I'll be closer to home. Not that I'll visit any more often. Sophia promised there would always be a place for me at Abstergo, as long as I show them what I can do with a circuit board and a pair of pliers. Sure, I'll have to work my way up to a place on her special project, but that doesn't matter. It won't be long before she or her father, Mr. Alan Ricken, notices what I'm capable of and asks for my help on the Animus.
Okay.
I swear, I get more done reading the latest copy of Wired on the toilet than the rest of the guys do all day in the lab. I mean, the body band? Really? If people can't take a walk on their own, they aren't going to listen to a watch that tells them to do it either. This is all so pointless. I should just go back to... Wait. That's probably what the body band would tell me to do. What I should do is build something that will simultaneously blow people's minds and the doors off the Animus Project. Nothing at Abstergo Fitness is going to be big enough for that. I'm bored as hell. But there's nothing like boredom to stimulate creativity. Yep. I think the body band adjustment to its language processing program. The right decision always feels like home. My stuff's the same. My locker smells the same. It's like I never left. But I did. And I can never unlearn what I know now. How will it change my work at the Historical Research Division? Hard to say. All I know is that it will. Our Dom booked us a lunch. Nothing fancy. She wanted me to meet Deanna Geary, my new medical officer. She looks like she was born in the middle of a cornfield, but she seems okay. I can't believe she left homemade cookies on my desk. I don't know why I told her about getting stood up last weekend. I never talk about personal stuff at work. At least it seems like I can trust her. You need that to stay alive in the field. Too bad most of Abstergo's tactical units don't consider trust a priority.
Interesting stories.
Aho, the portable Animus. No mention in the official credits, but all those emails, all those middle-of-the-night phone calls from Madrid, there's a lot of me in there. Sophia, if I'd known you just wanted to strip mine my brain and leave me in the dark, I never would have followed you. Go away! There's no candy here! Nothing in life is ever free. Ever. The Animus. I can tell. I know it wouldn't have worked without my advice. Just look how they did the heat sink, the VRMs, the high amperage rating by transistor. It was me who told them it would offset failure of the... What's this? Hello there, DNA reader module. Are you ringing my doorbell? Maybe there's some candy here after all.
DNA reader module?
I've come to the conclusion that Sophia is shit at hiring staff. The entire Madrid facility. Ugh. How do they not see it? It would be so easy. You just have to parse the genetic memory input and work from smaller data pools. You could even process incomplete samples and still create a reliable model for high levels of synchronization. The reader module and the decryption software would need an update, but it's doable. Madrid's probably congratulating themselves just for getting this far. Meanwhile, I'm partying with some congealed veggie curry, 3 plasma screens, a disassembled Animus, and Raw Victoria's debut album on loop. Sahete. Dee will be mad when she sees how I use Milton's DNA, but what did she expect when she asked me for help? I needed someone's genetic profile to test the Animus, and, well, his was right there. All in the name of science.
Chilton.
I like morning briefings. They're short, minimal nonsense, and they have free coffee. No downtime this week. They're putting me and Dee on a plane to Alexandria 2 days from now. I don't get why Hathaway's in such a rush. We're being deployed to extract an artifact. If it were a person of interest, the push would make more sense. A person could be halfway across the world in a couple of hours. But an artifact that's been sitting around for 2,000 years, it's not going anywhere. An artifact of high interest. Heard that before. It always ends up being some crappy pottery shard or half an old book. My Animus runs on DNA, not tableware. It'll be strange visiting Egypt for the first time since 2013. Back then I went looking for my roots and found trouble instead. It's good that Dee's coming. She always keeps me from doing anything too stupid. Turns out the artifact of high interest is also a person of interest. A mummy. And a golden opportunity. I've informed Dee of some changes I'm making to our assignment parameters. She acted mad, but I know she's eager to see my Animus field tested. Abstergo won't mind. Well, they would if they found out, but they won't. Hathaway's intel was a disaster. They have no idea what's going on with this extraction. Field tech is fun and all, but that's not why I left Berkeley. If the Animus lets me ride DNA this old, if the reader can model the missing codons and extrapolate the genetic memories that aren't mine, Sophia would lose her Abstergo. Abstergo will come to me on their hands and knees. My name will be right up there with Warren Vidick's. Ana Metakida Minda. Too bad the Madrid facility got blown up. But I bet they'll build a new one soon. This one will be in Philly, and its lead engineer will be Layla Hassan.
pictures. When she was younger. It's New York, 1994. I said they look good with these pictures of a game person. Email. There's a lot of email. I spent the whole night looking at the sketches you sent me, and you are all looking at it the wrong way. If you really are thinking about a robotic arm for the Animus Theory, then my only advice is this. Mark my words, inverted six-axis motion rig. You want to be able to give the subject some leeway, some sense of freedom, yet allow the core of the machines to stay connected no matter what kind of crazy gymnastics your subject is performing. So make sure the hydraulic actuators are top-notch, nothing under 6,000 ISP. You know just by listening to them, if they sound like a groom on the last night of his bachelor bender, change them. They aren't worth your time, and they'll only instruct your subject's movement. To Layla. Just to make sure I understand you correctly, you are actually proposing that we suspend our subjects in mid-air by the means of a large motorized mechanical device. I must have read the email 5 times just to make sure at least I thought you were joking, but I dropped the idea in Gabriel's King's ear. Our chief engineer here in Madrid, and his initial reaction was quite like mine until something changed in his smile. Let's say we were to consider a six-axis motion rig. This is all hypothetical, of course, but please indulge me. Would there be any plausible capability between this rig and the epidural bearing I showed you the other day? Could we ensure the stability of the needle in its position to the subject's backbone? I feel like I'm teetering on the frontiers of science and nonsense. It's crazy to talk about exhilarating talk, crazy talk. In the light of recent events, I have but no choice to take appropriate disciplinary measures and request a performance improvement plan through operations. I know you barely just came back, but I feel it's better to do it now than to let things sour again. We'll put you in contact with a coach to help you deal with some of the issues you've been experiencing here. The results last time were encouraging, so perhaps we can resort to that strategy once again. Dr. Lee has been agreed to meet with you again, but rest assured we would be open to change the course if you desire. Your bold and your work here is appreciated, but the procedures in place are not only here to protect you, but also F their goal. And if you can't give an ounce of care to your own safety, then perhaps you can show a little respect for the hands that feed you. Work with us, lawyer. That's all we're asking. Oh, I could just do that? Wow. I read that one. To Deanna. I just visited your online shop for the first time. I must say you hide your cards pretty well, Miss Deanna Gary. Who knew a poised and professional medical officer could have such a foul potty mouth? Needless to say, I'm buying a bunch of cross-stitch patterns. I'm keeping some for myself. I mean, for me, but also for also offering some of them around. I think you have the perfect one for Ostoberg. He's taking my parking space. To Ostoberg. I'm afraid you developed the bad habit of parking in my allotted space. Now, I know you're higher than me in the ask for a food train. Your car clearly has less rust than my 1987 sports car, but my HR hiring paper clearly says that 23FG is later Hastings. I would appreciate if you could park your vehicle somewhere else. To later, the day you get an assignment done properly is the day I might dying to consider your request. Now you can place a formal complaint, but knowing how much you cherish procedures, I assume you probably wouldn't even know where to look for that form. Also, I'm keeping your little cross stitching gift, even though it's offensive. Its workmanship is quite spectacular. I just heard you guys are working on a portable version of the Airy. Is that true? A portable Animus? How could you not tell me? How can you still send me some bland email answering seemingly innocent questions, then turn around and work on the most exciting freaking machine ever, without even letting me in on it while knowing it has my name all over it? Just who do you think I am? A fortune-telling machine? A secret little muse hiding in the shadows? Those were good for absent soaked 19th century poets and they all died of syphilis. Enough with the penny haikus and was I giving you all I have, my time, my brain power, and my trust. And if that's not worth a place within your team, I'm not sure what is. Mr. Hathaway, I like to take time to thank you for your kind words. I know I'm not always the easiest person to work with, but somehow you always seem to have the right words to diffuse the situation. I really enjoyed our lunch last week, and your advice was more than welcome. Trust me when I say these are not words I'm used to saying. It shows that you have a genuine passion about what you are doing, and I really appreciate that. I had a small favor to ask, so I wasn't burning you up for this. I don't butter up people either. I was wondering if our HTT could be tasked with more person of interest type assignment. Not that I'm not enjoying the operation, but I could use some variety. And who knows, it might help with my social skills improvement plan. Just something to think about. Hey Layla. Alan Rickon died while attending something. He felt he had to wear a black cape to attend to. That's creepy. I know, and you're worried sick about Sophia. That's understandable. Oh, sorry. I have to wipe my eyes. Ugh. There's nothing on his daughter in the paper at the Bristol memo, so the fact that she's not answering doesn't mean she's in harm's way. Pretending your little tinkering project is helping you change your mind is bogus and you know it. Why don't you come to my folks' place for the Christmas holiday? We'll celebrate whatever it is you wish to celebrate, including the famous secular tradition of not celebrating anything at all. And that's what works for you. My mom will cook some pumpkin pie. My dad will ask us why we won't shoot at rodents, and we'll eat a non-vegan breakfast in a dodgy casino before we spend the day outside snowmobiling. I love North Dakota, but it could sure use a bit of Layla Hassan. Yes, say yes. It would be good for the both of us. Oh, okay. You should know make a girl happy. Rolling at a dodgy casino. I think I passed. There's nothing I want more than being with my little stone cold crazy machine right now. I just come up with an idea for the sequence and I can't get it out of my head. So far it's only a sketch of a dirty placemat. So I have to get busy if I want to test it before I go into retirement, if that's ever happens. Sorry I'm being an ass. It's very nice offer, D. I appreciate your concern, but I'll be fine. Don't worry, I always am. Besides, I promise halfway I complete my operation reports. I must be 10 or 12 behind. Most of them hardly have anything besides our names and mentions done. He told me they had to be completed before the end of the year, otherwise he would file a formal complaint to operations, which could mean more coaching from the mediator, and this is just pure torture. No, I like the guy, so I cut him some slack and get him his report before he gets to sing all the lang syne. How much of these are there? I don't want to read all of them. I really don't. If you say so, let me know if you need any help with those reports. How about we get out of here and grab some takeout? You can show me the progress. Okay. Oh, okay. Change the plan. I know you're waiting in your little hotel room in downtown San Francisco right now, and you think I'm heading towards the wharf, but you're wrong. I had an idea, and I'm about to board a flight to Tokyo. I'm on my way to Anagawa, Japan. Don't freak out. I know what I'm doing. I just be ready to pick up on your side in 24 hours. So I need your remote access. Cover for me if dispatch calls. I got what you asked for. I was able to get my hands on 4 of the drugs we discussed. It was easier than I thought it would be. Everybody has a price, and that includes doctors and lab assistants. I kept the immune suppressant in the sealed case for now, unless I get a sudden taste for muscles and large shoulders, which case your steroids are all mine. I'm jesting of you, of course. Are you free Friday? Let's go to the movies or binge on some police procedural TV series, so we can call out all the fake stuff they're doing. Talk TTYL. She's trying to smash? Like, what's going on here? Allow me me to copy and paste this glorious extract from my July 1st AMA. The internet is just like the ocean, you know. There are some really cool fish and reefs and sunken U-boat, but once in a while there are these trash rubber duckies that crosses half the globe together in piles of useless trash, and no one knows how to get rid of them either. Hey, I'm Layla Hassan, a little bit old as hey there. I was wondering what's your favorite Greek sound? Like, what sound do you love falling asleep to? I love the click of my blue mechanical keyboard switches. They just have the most satisfying clicks ever. I think I would have sleep like an angel in early 1920s bullpen. All those typewriters clicking. Scuffles, Coble. What's your favorite song and what does it remind you of? Easy every time. Food by Rob Victoria when I karaoke. So one song I have to sing every single time. Remind me of the night I met them backstage at the Madison Square Garden back in 2000. I'm usually the one turning it up to 11, but that time I was so thunderstruck I could hardly move. Pixar that didn't happen. Pics happen, but there's no way they ever go in public. Okay. I wish this was an audio message so you could hear the nice roar of the portable Animus. Everything seems to be in perfect order. The software is running. My vitals are showing perfectly, and all the tests done on the DNA sample are turning up positive. I combine some strange strands, and somehow the sequence always return a valid stimulation to play. I haven't dared to go into any of them, not alone, not without you. And the Animus isn't ready for a live test either. Maybe I'm just buying time, but that combined strand of both you and Milton looks tempting. All in due time, all in due time. I like two more, hopefully. Are you flipping insane? There's so much to yell about, and I don't even know where to start. Milton DNA, really? Layla, how can you bring him into this? The poor guy, give me a break. I mean, you want to use Subject 17's DNA, fine, he's dead. But Milton, my Milton, you acted his file to save his ass, and you think stealing his DNA proof at the profile at the same time is okay? I tell you once, my man is off limits. Like, you erased the data now. Oh, and yes, there was the second thing. Do you not go into your animals? You are a wizard, a genius, and a geek, and an engineer extraordinary, but you're not insane. We don't know if it works. We don't know what it does, and we don't even know what kind of stimulation it runs. Simulation run. Remember the story about Alan Bach, Subject Zero, the surrogate initiative? She was exploring other people's genetic memory and ended up dead with an effing fried brain. You're not toying with an omega animus, Layla. It's the real thing. And if you ever want to go in there, you will need to take all the proper precautions. Please, Layla. I hate to see something happen to you. Just wait for me, okay? Yeah, like I said, two more. Hey D, can you pack this sealed container with the immune suppressant just in case? I know the assignment states we're going after yet another artifact of high interest, but well, you never know if there's something else. Can you imagine this could be a chance to try out a version of the portable animus in the field? I'm not talking about actually synchronizing with a stimulation. Well, I might, but I'm not really. I promise. But you never know. Maybe I'll just do a sequence test if I find something. If see, it's conditional. I repeat one more time. If I feel better, time to pack. Still good for tonight. Drinks are on me. Wow, why is my head still spinning? I barely had more than a few drinks, but I just thought something. You know how the anime sequences DNA to a simulation based on genetic memory? What if, and this might be a fifth old-fashioned talking here, what if we could actually find a way to do the same through inorganic material? Sure, we'd be out of the codons, but we still have molecular structure to work with. I mean, it took years for Dr. Vidic to crack genetic memories, and once he got to them, he went nuclear on decoding them. What if he stopped too fast? What if the isomers are packed with molecular memory? Okay, maybe molecules are too big. Maybe we could need to consider that the information might be stored deep down at the subatomic level. Why would memory latch uniquely onto organic molecules? I mean, I've seen stranger things, but somehow I just can't find any plausible reason why it wouldn't. I wish my middle of the night email were more about a date I just kicked out or an obnoxious neighbor. Sorry, I guess we're stuck with me, lucky girl. And, finish all of that. I'm not reading that right now. Not reading that. What's this? Field briefing. Assignment: locate and recover artifact of high interest. 40 stock rental vehicle. So, why they got things to read? We're in a game in the future, and there's no audio.
1 bar. No, half a bar.
We're in a game in the. It's 2020
Still
right
looking
now.
for the cyclosporin? I definitely packed it in the med kit.
I'm just saying, it's 2020, right? The game came out, let's say 2018, 2017, big whoop. 3 years ago. Why is there so much reading still? Things should be more, mind you, plus. I understand inside in the simulation when there's no audio, that's understandable.
Dee never puts in enough snacks.
Still looking for the cyclosporin? I definitely packed it in.
Shut up.
Got the cyclosporin.
2 cc should do it. Don't
Why
forget
is
the
there
alcohol
everything
wipe.
reading, especially outside the Animus? There's so much reading. Everything should be either a video or
I wish I
audio
was there
play.
to help.
You do a good job looking after me, even from the hotel. And I know how you like your aircon.
I'll probably stop here for now today. I'll continue with reading and everything later. Alright guys, thank you for watching. See you on the next time. Bye.